welcome back to the broadcast. Downton Abbey has become a pop culture phenomenon, and as it gets more popular, so does the British Emporium. So we brought in owner Sheila Kadam to show us a few of the items that you can see on Downton Abbey and in her store. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much for having me. This is such a thrill.
Yes, we're a little British obsessed this hour. So some of the things that you have in your shop were things that even back in the 20s, the late teens and early 20s on Downton Abbey, some of the things that they may have enjoyed back in that time.
That's right. And a lot of people come to our store and they are so surprised that brands, beloved brands from the 1700s, the 1800s, are being used on the show. And you can find them all in the Edwardian scrapbook. And we are still selling them in our corner store.
They're all still in production,
today,
which is amazing.
Okay,
so show us some of your best-selling items.
Well, the best-selling items are anything for tea. You know, people watch Downton Abbey and they want to emulate those wonderful meals. They have 4 meals a day. They're always eating. I don't know how they stay so slim.
I just want to emulate their manners.
Incredible?
They have just the most beautiful manners, and it seems like such a respectable time that we've kind of lost touch with nowadays.
It really was, and considering it's set in the 1920s, people are so fascinated with that protocol.
Yeah.
They want to have afternoon tea, so they come in and buy scones. They buy proper clotted cream, which we specially import from England. Wonderful preserves, and it's our way of adding a touch of British luxury to your everyday meals.
Now, what is clotted cream?
Clotted cream is a gourmet imported cream.
You say it's so pretty when you say it.
And it's been slightly processed, but it is literally just soft cream, which you can spread like butter onto a scone, which is like a very rich biscuit. So we slather the clotted cream all over the scone, and then we put a nice dollop of strawberry jam, and we serve it with strawberries, and you can see, and we have all that with a lovely cup of hot tea, Earl Grey, preferably in the afternoon.
And I noticed that on the show, on Downton Abbey, they have a biscuit jar next to their bed that they fill up every morning, so that they have biscuits there in case you get hungry and you just need to have a little taste of something.
I
would like someone to bring me biscuits and have a biscuit jar next to my
Well, wouldn't we all like a butler and a maid?
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yes. It's a lifestyle that we would aspire to, or we are fascinated with. But yes, tea and biscuits in the morning. What a wonderful way to welcome the morning.
I love that idea. Okay, and then lots of jams and preserves too.
Yes, yeah. Well, the British people love making preserves. They love serving them, and this would be a wonderful way to add British luxury to your breakfast. Get in a wonderful orange marmalade or a beautiful strawberry preserve. So we bought the one with champagne, because we're still celebrating Downton Abbey.
I was going to be in this segment, is that why?
But we also have wonderful fruit jam that even the children would like, and you know, encourage them to have blackcurrant jam in their sandwich.
Champagne jam? What is that?
This is strawberry preserve with champagne. We love adding alcohol to our preserves during festival times. So strawberry and champagne, it would be very, very special sweet strawberries.
So everyone can see what that is.
And during the preserving process, they would add champagne. Like with the orange marmalade, they would add whiskey marmalade to that.
I'm getting this vision of a party that needs to happen at my house on Sunday night, for like a watching party, and we'll do all the things for tea and scones and preserves. And okay, also chocolates though.
Oh yes. Yeah, now Cadbury's chocolate, that goes back nearly 200 years. So this was very much eaten by the household, you know, maybe more by the people upstairs than the people downstairs. They existed on a very simple diet. But things like this, the Cadbury Dairy Milk, that's a wonderful household name, celebrated its 200-year anniversary. But also things like Turkish Delight, which was a very beloved Victorian confection.
Oh, and these are like the little jelly candies.
Right.
Right?
Yes, as seen in Narnia.
With powdered powdered sugar on the top.
That's right. It's actually an Arabian dessert, but the Victorians loved it so much they couldn't pronounce the Arabian name, so they kind of renamed it Turkish Delight.
Why is it so difficult to find items like this in our regular stores? Because you really have to go to a wonderful specialty store like yours to get them.
You really do, and it's a question of demand and you know, how much of it, like a big box store, is going to sell. But we specialise in getting in the stuff that you won't find anywhere else, and things like this that they probably enjoyed at the household of Downton Abbey. And we specialise in the British goods. We know all about it, so you can walk into our store and say, well, you know, I need a good Earl Grey tea.
Well, I'm going to need to come in and get something for a tea, and you've got great cookbooks and everything. Thank you for bringing all your wonderful things in.
Thank you very much. Downton Abbey fever is hit, and we welcome all fans of Downton Abbey to our store.
Oh yes, you're going to be very, very busy. You can get everything you need for your next Downton Abbey viewing party at the British Emporium. Just head over to our website at thebroadcasttv.com. We'll get you started, and we'll tell you where to go. Coming up next, we're getting the London influence in fashion from the folks at Aftershock London. Stick around for that.